Wait, you don't love me. Yeah, whatever that's it. I forgot to give y'all a little bit of news today, and this is what I found out. Y'all found out some other posting on your page. Anyhow, listen. So, Agent Orange said that he now has a hub for this mass deportation, and that first hub is going to be Dade County in Miami, baby. And you know what that means? Because I was happy inside, because that means those Cubans, they going back, baby. Because you know they think they white. They think the proximity to white is white, baby. And they know they always voted against their own interests, baby, because they love being in the proximity of whiteness, baby. You going back. Huh? You going back. Those incentives they had for Cubans when your little zapatos touched American soil, bitch, and you was considered an American once you made it to land, we rolling that back. Just like Walmart rolling back their DEI, we rolling back that too. You understand me? We're going to get you up out of here. So, ain't no better place to start than Miami. So, Agent Orange, gracias. I appreciate the information. We will be using it. And if you need any help, I know there's several of us. Don't mind rounding them up. You understand me? Okay. Listen, also, now we already know the Warhol Waltons at Walmart. They're rolling back their DEI initiative.
Knowing that when I get down there to the house, it's going to be there, you know what I mean, whatever. So, him getting into that accident is how, you know, that even got mishandled. Once we received the news that the kid had the Grammy and everything, we get on the phone with him immediately. We found the video at like 1,000 views, called him immediately, you know what I mean, and like offered him something, but he was basically saying like the money we was on, you know what I mean. I'm like, bro, I got like 10 bands for you or whatever. He like, man, that ain't, I want 50,000. First he asked me for an AP. Then he asked for 50,000 and he wasn't, you know, so it never was about, oh, you know what I mean, we're going to do it on just the strength of trying to get it back to you and all that type of shit. It was more so about a nigga trying to get clout off of it or a nigga trying to basically extort me for $50,000. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we went through that. He told me to go to sleep and wake up on it or go to sleep on it, think about it, right? So, you know, and this is something that's sentimental to people from where I come from, you know what I mean? And just, it's sentimental to us, you know what I mean? So for what he's talking about with just people feeling the type of way, he could have got heckled by somebody, I don't know, you know what I mean? And just sending him whatever. People who love Nipsey and who love Roddy, who just, you know what I mean, care a lot about it and want to see that back into my possession. So I don't know what he's talking about with the threats and all that, bro. I got 2 kids, bro. I only play, you know what I mean? I just mind my business, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what he's talking about with that, but, you know, the main thing was just trying to get it back, right? So, boom, we come to an agreement of, all right, well, we'll meet you here and get a Grammy back or whatever. So we was like, you know what? Since you're bringing it back, we're going to give you some money. You know what I mean? We're going to give you some money for that. Yeah, y'all worried about the 2 kids. We're going to give you some money for that. So we was like, shit, bring the clothes too, and we'll throw you some money. You know what I mean? And when he ended up coming to the police station that we met up at, he had 2 cops, 3 niggas with cameras trying to create a moment out of it. And it just was that the whole situation put a bad taste in everybody on the team out. It put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So everybody just wanted to get the situation done with, wanted to pull up, get the Grammy, you know what I mean, and maybe take care of him if he wanted to be cool, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't pull up with anything, which was confusing to bro that pulled up. And you know, so that's why he asked him the question about the closing. And you know, and that was that, bro. I you know, definitely on my behalf, it was a mistake just not being more on my business and making sure that everything was locked up and taken care of. But like I said, it wasn't nothing on like, oh, we just throwing it away or moving around, bro. That Grammy means so much to me, bro. I recorded it when I did Kanye Donda, bro. I record right next to that. When I do my albums, I record right next to that. So, yes, I looked up, man. I'm working on this album. You know what I mean? I don't cut my hair when I'm working on albums. But, you know, that's the reason why I had it with me, moving around with me. And, you know, it just, you know, I'm glad it's back. You know what I mean? I'm glad he found it in his heart to give it back. and, you know, do all that. But, you know, I just need to do away with the accusations of, you know, us doing anything bad or being bad people, bro. We send love to everybody. And, you know, we just want everybody to be at peace, and we love.
My phone turned off, but nah. So I'm like, who is? No. Listen. Because bro, you don't never want to let nobody talk, bro. But you in here looking stupid. Because you passed. What you do? What he gave you some? He gave you some pills, son. No. Why you pass out? That's God, bro. Let you pass out at a side nigga house and know what to do. Why ain't he just call the ambulance and send you there? You could have at least said, oh, I was with my friends. I was over here. Da da da. Yo, damn with a nigga that don't even know how to cheat, bro.
Because you were calling.
Bro, this motherfucker called me like, bro, your girl passed out in my house, bro. I'm like, bro, who? Tell me like, Robin, bro, you been what, bro? How long you been with him? You still been with him after this?
Oh.
Cause you first I need to know somebody else that know what they doing, bro. You cheat when niggas don't know how to cheat. That's dumb. Looking stupid, bro. About to die over some, man.
South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol declared martial law in an unannounced late-night TV address Tuesday, accusing the country's main opposition party of sympathizing with North Korea and of anti-state activities. Yoon did not say what specific measures would be taken. He cited a motion by the opposition Democratic Party, which has a majority in parliament, to impeach top prosecutors and reject a government budget proposal. Yoon labelled the opposition's actions as clear anti-state behaviour aimed at inciting rebellion. He further claimed these acts have paralysed state affairs and turned the National Assembly into a den of criminals. He describing martial law as a necessary measure to eradicate these shameless pro-North anti-state forces. He justified the decision as essential to protect the freedoms and safety of the people, ensure the country's sustainability, and pass on a stable nation to future generations. The Parliament Speaker is travelling to Parliament and plans to convene a session, according to local broadcaster YTN TV. Yonhap News Agency reported, though, that the entrance to Parliament is blocked and lawmakers are unable to enter. Yoon accused the opposition of turning the nation into a drug haven and creating a state of disorder detrimental to public safety and livelihood. He also said the Democratic Party was attempting to overthrow the liberal democratic system, declaring, "The National Assembly has become a monster undermining liberal democracy, and the nation is in a precarious state, teetering on the edge of collapse." He assured the public, "We will eliminate the anti-state forces and restore the country to normalcy as quickly as possible." While acknowledging that martial law might cause some inconvenience, he promised efforts to minimize its impact on the public.
Here comes a new challenger!
윤석열 대통령이 비상계엄을 선포했습니다. 비상계엄을 선포할 아무런 이유가 없습니다. 군대가 이 나라를 통치하게 내버려 둘 수는 없습니다. 검찰에 의한 이 폭력적 지배도 부족해서 총칼을 든 무장 군인들이 이 나라를 지배하려고 합니다. 그리고 국군 장병 여러분, 여러분에게 명령을 내릴 수 있는 것은 오로지 국민뿐입니다. 윤석열 대통령은 국민을 배반했습니다. 윤석열 대통령의 불법적인 비상계엄 선포는 무효입니다. 지금 이 순간부터 윤석열 대통령은 대한민국 대통령이 아닙니다. 장병 여러분, 여러분이 들고 있는 총, 칼, 여러분의 권력은 모두 국민에게서 온 것입니다. 이 나라의 주인은 국민이고 국군 장병 여러분께서 복종해야 될 주인은 윤석열 대통령이 아니라 바로 국민입니다. 국민은 윤석열 대통령의 비상계엄을 허용하지.
Say this, the whole thing dealing with South Korea. I'm not sure the full totality of what is going on there, but I do know that when you have a sitting president call for martial law, it's serious. That means that there is a serious problem, there is a serious issue, and you have a lot of moving pieces that are overclocked, that are running beyond what they should be. And I feel that the American people, more than anybody else out here, should be paying very close attention to what is taking place in South Korea. Because nobody can tell me with 100% certainty that something like this could not happen in the United States of America. Go watch videos and look at the martial law when it was first enacted. When it turned 11 o'clock, you saw nobody out there on the streets. Look online, you saw nobody out there on the streets of Seoul. And they specifically made sure to show that. In some of the other images, it specifically stated that all forms of media, meaning at least the outlets, the news, and so on, are controlled at this moment in time because it is martial law. So the only way that any information or that any news is going to get out is by way of people using their cell phones. And who is to say at a certain point in time in South Korea that the government won't just say, well, since we can't seem to control it all, we're going to also control the telecommunications. We're going to go directly to the cell phone providers, and we're going to make sure that a lot of things aren't going to make it or aren't going to get through. What's stopping them from doing that once martial law is enacted? And again, who's to say something of that magnitude couldn't happen in the United States, where the government would decide, hey, we just got control over everything. It's martial law. Everybody here has a curfew. Just think about that. You're a grown adult. You're raising kids, and another adult tells you that you have a curfew, that you can only do this, you can only do that. And these are the things that I've tried to warn people about for years. I've learned by way of doing social media that the truest way for people to learn is if they have to go through it. So at a moment in time that something like this or something similar does take place in the United States, it's because the people allowed it. It's because the people believed that the whole of the government has the people's best interest at heart, when realistically the government never had a heart. You can't transplant it, you can't give it one, you can't find one. But like I said, people need to pay attention. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that you're able to see and what I've stated so far in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.